Hello, so we're now on to table 7, and I freely admit that my enthusiasm has nosedived like you wouldn't believe. I'm also feeling every bit as rough as I look, so yeah, I'm sure this will be a real rip snorter of a video, this one. Anyway, you may have noticed that the layout of the tables has changed a bit, and that is because I've bought those two new ones, the two Marvel Women of Power ones here. So we have A-Force and Champions. But I'm not doing those. I'm going to do a different one altogether. Now, I was going to do a Star Wars one, but I've fucked up completely because with the Star Wars ones, basically I have to turn the music off because the Disney lawyers, I am utterly convinced of this. The only reason that I think that Disney bought the rights to Star Wars was so that they could make a fortune from suing everybody who is using the Star Wars name or anything connected with Star Wars without permission, regardless of context, regardless of the fact that, you know, it's totally harmless, not making any money from it, so, you know, whatever. But they still go around, particularly on YouTube, any video that plays any music from Star Wars, they will straight away, bang, mute it, or remove the video completely. Now, every other company I am aware of, you know, within reason, doesn't do this. I mean, okay, obviously, like major television channels would do it. I mean, if you put videos of BBC programs up, they come along and bang, gone straight away. But I mean, for example, Marvel don't come along and say, oh, hang on, you're showing stuff that's, you know, based on our thing, you know, oh, that's it, we're going to take that off. Valve software, when I did the Portal table, they didn't come along and say, oh, you know, this is, you know, what about one of those, so we're going to take that off. Yeah, none of that bollocks. But with Star Wars, oh yeah, every fucking time. So I'm not going to do Star Wars one yet, as I say, because I need to turn the music off and I can't be bothered to do it right now. I have to do that in advance. So I am going to do The Walking Dead. So, well, my post-reset score then is currently 11.5 million. Looking at these scores, there is something here that tells me immediately that 11.5 million is an absolutely shit score. My all-time best is 28.9 million, which isn't that brilliant. And this is a table that I haven't played a huge amount. I have absolutely no fucking interest in the television program at all. I couldn't be less interested in it if I tried. Unfortunately, yet again, it's something where on Facebook people go on and on and on and on and on and fucking on and on about this poxy fucking thing endlessly, and I'm just so fucking sick of hearing about it, especially as the kind of people who do endlessly go on about it are the kind of people who keep saying, oh, when the zombie apocalypse happens, we're going to do this, this, this and this. And you just want to grab a hold of them and say to you know, there's no such fucking thing, but they won't have it. So, and considering what zombies are likely to do to them, I think it's perfectly fair that if you get someone who is that obsessed with zombies, just do that to them. No one's going to miss them. I certainly fucking ain't. So, you know, feel free. If the police ask, say Lucosa said it was alright. Anyway, let's get this table underway then. Now, even though it's just been on the screen there, I can't remember if I've got any of the achievements on this table. I don't think I have, which is hardly surprising. I'm not even sure what they are. Mind you, I can say that about most tables. So, right, let's get this one out of the way. So, there is a skill shot. I'm fucked if I can remember what it is. I think, yeah, you have to hit it up that ramp. There you go. Within a time limit, and I only just managed it. Now, you may be looking at this and thinking it looks kind of boring, and you'd be spot on. This is one of the most dreary, boring table layouts there is, and it's not helped by the fact that because it's supposed to be sort of horrific, you know, it's supposed to be based on some sort of like horror program or something. It therefore means that in order to, you know, fit the atmosphere, it needs to be somewhat quiet. But quiet isn't something that works on a pinball game. Pinballs shouldn't be quiet. Anyway, I've got to choose the mission that I've got here.
We're throwing them out.
Do you side with Kenny or Larry? Side with Kenny or Larry? I don't give a fuck about either of them.
No!
Well.
Don't touch that ball!
Now, I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm meant to do here, so it's almost just as well that the ball went straight down the fucking middle there. Mind you, I think my shitty reflexes played a part in that.
Let's do this!
So, right, 2.8 million on the first ball. That sounds like absolutely fuck all. Missed. Got it second time again. So now, this is another thing where I just constantly hit and hope, because I haven't got a clue what I am supposed to actually hit and what I'm supposed to avoid. I assume when the targets are flashing they've been hit, which means I've only got a couple of targets left, but I missed them. It looks like I need to try and get the flashing ramps, because it would help if I actually did fucking hit them. So I've got one.
Good job.
Well, I've got two. Look close. I want to get it actually into that hole, but it don't look like it's going to fucking let me. No, it ain't.
We're lucky to have
There we go. So I've got 1.4 million for doing that.
Football, we got all the protection we need.
Now, yeah, this is a stage I really don't get. Suddenly the ball turns into a football. Why? And the two people are just kicking a football around, you know, next to each other. I haven't got a clue why they're doing that. I dare say if I saw the program I might have some idea, but that just simply means that I will never know, because I have no desire to watch the program for as long as I live.
Good job.
Now it looks like I have got a kickback activated. Fuck knows how I managed to do that.
No matter what. Get inside! Be ready to shoot.
Ah, right. Now this one's handy if I can get it right. There are plenty of targets around. I can usually get them all, but as you've already seen, I've missed one already. There you go. So I don't know how many I scored there. I think it was 1.5 million. Looked like it. So right, let's get on with. Oh fucking hell! Right, I've got to avoid that ball that keeps moving left and right, and get up these flashing ramps. That's actually one of the that's one of the achievements, but I've already fucked it up because you have to do it without hitting that other ball once. So I made it up one of them.
Good shot.
Yeah, missed that one and that. Fuck's sake. I haven't got long to do this. So I think time's up to 1. It is now. There you go. Oh, fucking hell, it's saying I've nearly got my best score.
Good job.
So I started a multi-ball. I don't know how I started it. Oh, it's a fucking 4-ball one. I can never aim when it's a 4-ball. If it's a 2, yes. 3, maybe. 4, not a fucking hope in hell. So it looks like I'm starting to beat some people's scores. Well, looks like I'll maybe not be doing too badly here after all. And that last one went straight down the fucking middle, as they so often do. So anyway, let's get on with the review then. The layout is boring because there are huge areas with absolutely fuck all in them. What there is basically ramps and that's it. There's not a whole hell of a lot else. So yeah, I don't like the layout very much. Alright, ball 3. Missed again. I'm not going to get it that time. So yeah, so don't like the layout, don't like the graphics much. They're very bland. Brown is hardly an exciting colour at the best of times. So yeah, the amount of brown that's all around here just means the audio is very quiet for an awful lot of the time.
Nice shot.
I have no idea if
We got all the protection.
the voices are accurate in terms of actually sounding like the people from the program.
Here, overtime. Good job.
And I think that's about it. Looks like I've finished that mode. Oh.
Nice shot.
So and then finally the gameplay, yeah, it does things like that. So it's a table that fucks you off, but then that doesn't make it much different to any other table. But I mean, starting the various modes and everything else, well, there's not an awful lot there. So that's got me up to the lofty heights of 5th now. Well, 5th is about my average on the other high scores. So yeah, I suppose I may as well have one more go.
Let's do this thing.
Thinking about it, I think this is one of those tables where I have already done a video of me playing it. Yes, I did, and it even featured my commentary. And at that time, I didn't have a clue how to do any of the modes and how to start them or anything. And as I've demonstrated here, despite it being, it must be a year or so since it came out, I still have no idea. And I still have no interest in finding out either.
What do you see?
So I don't know what... Oh, you fucking stupid fucking cunt. Here we go, back to the usual routine. Fuck that up. Definitely not going in there now. So there's not really very much else that needs to be said about this table. It's bland, it's boring, the subject matter is shit. Oh Christ, so we're back on this trying to find a way through. I got it up there but didn't hit it fucking hard enough, so it didn't fucking count. And then I caught the end of it, so that's the wrong fucking way, and yeah, and that's going straight down, told you.
Good shot.
Yeah, get off, for fuck's sake. Oh, what fucking...
That was good. Good job.
Just can't fucking get it up there. This is the story of my life. And now I'm wasting time, and it went straight down the fucking side. Oh, fuck off! So yeah, this is a table that really is just a sack of bugger all. It's one of those where, well, I suppose if you're a fan of the program, you'll probably think it's worth getting.
Protect her no matter what. Get in there somehow.
But I think it's unbelievably dreary. It doesn't have anything there that makes me glad I spent my £2 on it. This is another table which is only available on its own. It's not part of a pack, so I mean, the fact that it's only £2 means, you know, it's not like you're going to lose out big time if you buy it, but I still wouldn't recommend going near it.
Good shot.
What do you see?
We got all the protection.
That's handy, considering I didn't even see that fucking coming. Oh, fucking hell. Once again, it has the rather overpowered, what do you fucking call them? Bumper things. Not as bad as some, but they are still a bit overpowered.
Nice shot.
Wrong fucking lane. That was going there and for some reason just came straight back. Oh, there we go. So got a million for finding the food and bringing it back. Alright, so now I can try again. Alright, let's see if we can find some more of these cunts.
Got it. Good. You got it.
Oh, you fucker, I always missed one. And in this case, two.
Bullets.
That was shit. So 1 million for getting rid of 4, but I should have got more than that.
Good shot.
Oh, it's the fucking football mode again. Didn't do fuck all there. So as far as score, I'll give it
Good job.
I'll give it 3 out of 10. It's just, it's not so, you know, horrendous that I would rant about it and, you know, endlessly say, you know, what a fucking sack of shit it is.
Way out, me.
But
We got all the protection we need.
Nice shot.
yeah, it's just really is a fuck or nothing table.
That was close.
I weren't. I was nowhere fucking near it.
Good shot.
I need to use the other fucking flipper.
That was close.
And straight down the centre. There you go. Just what you fucking need. The ball that is basically acting as the zombie in that mode. When the mode ends, you can take control of it, but 99 times out of 100, when that mode ends, the zombie ball goes straight down either left or right lane drain. It's a good job I've got all these fucking... Oh yeah, that's really fucking useful. The kickback sends it in, bounces off the 2 fucking bumpers and goes straight out again. And there is fuck all you can do about it. So, right, 2 out of 10 for this fucking table. I fucking hate it. Yeah, there is worse on this game. That is about the only positive thing I can say about it. So there you go, that is The Walking Dead. Yeah, I have about as much interest in this table as I have of the television program it's based on, i.e. fuck all none. So that brings this one to an end. We'll see you at table 8. Surely it's got to be better than this one.